Renting your first apartment in the United States as an immigrant can feel like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. One of the biggest obstacles? Having no credit history. In the U.S., landlords often use your credit score to judge whether you're trustworthy and capable of paying rent on time. But if you've just arrived in the country, chances are you don't have a score at all. Don't panic. This video will walk you through how to rent an apartment with no credit, what documents can replace a credit score, and how to convince landlords to take a chance on you. Whether you've been in the U.S. for 1 week or 1 year, these tips will help you find a place to call home. First, let's talk about what a credit score actually is. In simple terms, your credit score is a number between 300 and 850 that tells lenders how likely you are to pay back money you borrow. It's based on your past financial behavior, things like credit card payments, loans, and debt. But here's the thing, just because you don't have a credit score yet doesn't mean you're not responsible. You might have a steady income, pay your bills on time, and be financially smart. The challenge is proving that to someone who doesn't know you. So how do you do that? Let's dive into it. Start by gathering documents that show financial stability. This includes recent pay stubs, bank statements, a letter from your employer, or proof of savings. If you have a job offer letter with your salary mentioned, that's gold. Print it out. Organize everything in a clean folder. If you're self-employed, show invoices, bank deposits, or a letter from a CPA verifying your income. Some landlords care more about steady income than credit, especially if they can see you're earning enough to comfortably pay the rent. Think of this folder as your alternative credit report. It tells your financial story, even if you don't have a score yet. Next, consider offering a larger security deposit. In the U.S., most renters pay a deposit equal to 1 month's rent. But if you don't have credit, offering 2 or even 3 months can ease the landlord's fears. This shows you're serious, responsible, and financially prepared. It also protects the landlord in case anything goes wrong. If you can't afford a bigger deposit, offer to pay a few months' rent in advance. Yes, it's a sacrifice, but it might be the difference between getting the apartment or not. You can also find a cosigner. This is someone who agrees to pay your rent if you can't. Ideally, it should be someone with good credit and income in the U.S., like a family member or trusted friend. Some landlords may accept an international cosigner, but most prefer someone based in the U.S. The cosigner adds an extra layer of trust to your application. Just make sure they understand the responsibility they're taking on. It's a big favor, so be honest and respectful when asking. Another great option is looking for no credit check or private landlord listings. Big apartment complexes usually have strict rules, but independent landlords can be more flexible. Websites like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or local classifieds often have these listings. Just be careful, if something sounds too good to be true, it might be a scam. Always visit the property, meet the landlord in person, and never send money without signing a lease. Trust your instincts. And here's a powerful technique: use personal references. Ask a former landlord, employer, teacher, or even a religious leader to write a letter describing your character. A short paragraph saying, "I've known your name for 2 years. They're responsible, honest, and respectful," can go a long way. If the letter is in English and comes with a signature, it adds credibility. Attach these references to your rental application to show that real people are vouching for you. There's also the option of using a guarantor service. These companies act like a professional cosigner. You pay them a fee, usually a percentage of the annual rent, and they guarantee your lease. This can be especially helpful if you don't have anyone in the U.S. who can co-sign for you. Look up services like the Guarantors, Rhino, or Insurant. Just make sure you read the fine print and understand the costs. Still struggling? Try house-sharing platforms like Roomies, Calm, or even Airbnb for longer stays. Sometimes, you can start with a short-term rental and use that address as a stepping stone. Build a record of on-time rent payments, then use that as proof for your next application. Plus, living with roommates can reduce your costs and help you adjust to American life more quickly. Another key piece of advice that often gets overlooked is to connect with local immigrant communities and nonprofit housing organizations. Many cities have community centers or resource hubs that offer free legal advice, rental counseling, or even direct assistance for first-time renters. These groups are familiar with the challenges you face and can often provide inside information about trustworthy landlords, affordable neighborhoods, or available programs. For example, some nonprofits offer renter education workshops where you learn your rights and how to prepare a winning rental application. Don't underestimate the power of community. It can be the bridge between you and your first home in the U.S. If you're still struggling to find a place, you might also consider contacting a real estate agent who specializes in rental properties. While some agents focus on home buying, others work with renters and understand how to navigate the system when someone lacks a credit history. These professionals can help match you with landlords who are flexible or accustomed to working with newcomers. Be honest about your situation and show them that you're reorganized and ready. They might have access to listings that never get posted publicly. Now, let's talk about the emotional side of renting for the first time in a new country. It's completely normal to feel anxious or overwhelmed. You're not just signing a lease, you're building a new chapter of your life. Every form you fill out, every call you make, is a step forward. Remind yourself daily, I'm not behind, I'm building. This mindset shift can boost your confidence, especially during stressful parts of the process. Landlords and agents can sense when someone is confident and prepared, and that can influence their decision to trust you. If you've made it this far in the video, it means you're serious about renting smart and building your financial foundation in the U.S. That's exactly why we created this channel, From Zero to Credit. Every week, we publish step-by-step guides to help you navigate credit, housing, and financial life as an immigrant. So if you're learning something new today, take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button. You'll be joining a growing community of people just like you, people who are turning challenges into opportunities. Let us keep the momentum going with another little-known technique: offer to set up automatic rent payments. If your landlord knows they'll receive the rent on the same day each month, it adds an extra layer of trust. You can even show them your bank statement where the auto payment is scheduled, proving you're serious about long-term stability. This one small move can make a big impression, and it also helps you avoid late fees. Also, don't be afraid to follow up. If you applied for a place and haven't heard back, wait 2 or 3 days, then send a polite message: "Hi, just checking in to see if you've had a chance to review my application. I'm very interested in the unit and would be happy to provide any additional information." Persistence shows responsibility, but keep it respectful. No spam, no pressure. Looking to maximize your chances even more? Use a cover letter with your rental application. Yes, a simple one-page letter that introduces yourself, explains your current financial situation, and emphasizes your reliability can set you apart. Landlords are used to cold, incomplete applications. If yours includes a friendly introduction with clear intentions, you'll stand out immediately. Add a passport-style photo if appropriate. It humanizes the process and makes you more memorable. And here's a final golden strategy: track your applications. Use a spreadsheet or notebook to write down every place you've contacted, when you followed up, who you spoke with, and their response. This not only keeps you organized, but it also helps you identify patterns. Maybe certain neighborhoods respond faster, or certain types of listings get back to you more often. The more data you have, the smarter your next steps will be. In closing, renting without credit in America is not a barrier, it's an opportunity to learn, grow, and prove your reliability in new ways. It takes preparation, patience, and a little creativity. But with every piece of documentation you gather, every strategy you apply, you're showing the system that you belong. You're not just here to survive, you're here to succeed. So, if this video helped you even a little, here's what to do next: like this video to help others find it. Subscribe to From Zero to Credit for weekly guidance tailored to immigrants in the U.S. Hit the bell so you get notified the moment our next episode drops. Comment "I am ready" below if you retaking your next step. We'll reply with encouragement and bonus tips. And finally, remember this: you don't need perfect credit to build a perfect life. You just need knowledge, courage, and action. And we're here every single step of the way, cheering for you.